Welcome, guys, to Check the IV. I am your host, Jewel IV, of course. And I am here solo today. I am here by myself. No guest, no Andre, no Juwan. But I am closing out the show for season 1 today. And I just wanted to, one, extend just a gem of gratitude to all of our visionaries, all of our supporters, all of our viewers, subscribers at the Aspect Co and social and culture. I am a I'm so blessed to be able to have entered into this sphere of podcasting, given the opportunity, the platform to come and share creative stories and creative backgrounds and what they have gone through and how that can shape your life and how that can shape my life. It's communal. And I say this a lot when I'm talking about projects and when I'm talking about films or music or whatever. Everything that you do in an art space or in a creative space is communal when you're working and collaborating with others. I use this season to highlight creative pivots in individuals that are going through or have gone through creative struggles or creative turns in their career. And it's been a journey. It's opened up so much light to me, opened so much insight to me. And I hope it has done the same to you around in around the world. I am blessed, like I said, to be able to hold this close to my heart, check the IV close to my heart. So I would love to extend great thanks to Sean Hussey, the president of the Aspect Co. Andre Haskett, my producer, who you just saw on the last episode, who was interviewing me. I am very, very, very proud of the team that we built, the structure that we built for this show, and I cannot wait to see what is coming down more down the pipeline when it comes to Check the IV. Shout out to my bestie, my day one, Jawan. Thank you so much for one, inspiring me to get more in front of the camera. I was an actor with you growing up, and I didn't really feel the need to be in front of the camera just because had so much skill set behind the camera and I wanted to direct and write and so much. So I applaud and thank you for breaking me in out of that mold into this space, back into this space, and also bringing your persona and yourself, as you know, to not just audio but to the screen once again. You have this is down your rodeo. You've had a podcast before, and I was an avid watcher, and I wanted to just even help in some aspects back in the day, but now it's great that we are joining forces in the sense of, collaboration, and you're teaching me certain things and giving me insight. But our episode Dopamine, we had 2 episodes. Our episode Dopamine was the top episode of the season, getting over 100 views on our YouTube channel and just gaining so much viewership in the sense of the topic of Normani. And I appreciate you for being with me through this journey of exploration. That's what best friends are for. So I love you. Thank you so much. And we cannot wait to bring you back into Check the IV soon. Shout out to my mom, of course, and my internal support team. So Jada, Emerald, my mother, my dad. They are very and some others. I will not name drop, but I will say some others that are very, very influential to me in my creative space when I'm always brainstorming or thinking about what's the next creative endeavor or project that I'm going to jump into. I always circle around my internal circle before I do a launch or I make an announcement or I do anything that's like, oh, you did that? Oh, yeah. So I thank them because this was one of those, hey, do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do this? And I've been approached multiple times. I've been approached 3 times to construct and produce a podcast, produce as in, but not necessarily host. And Sean gave me that opportunity and wanted to bring some flavor to the aspect in co. And I just felt that this was a good opportunity outside of all the other opportunities that I was presented with to do a podcast. And I'm very blessed. So thank you to my internal support team for always giving me the insight and not sugarcoating or not feeling the need to blanket, you know, thoughts and feelings and concerns about how it can benefit me in the long run and how it can benefit my company vision and other things and other aspects. But I did this with a passion for an assistance to a friend. So it started off with that and I fell in love with it. So I cannot get out of it now. And since like I feel I'm in this podcast where I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit more into it, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that very soon. But it's going to be a journey with IV and the aspect co social and culture. It's going to be a journey. I cannot wait. So thank you to all of my guests, you know, all the guests that came on this season. Oh my gosh, if I can list all the people: Amari, Emerald, Lindrix, Christiana, OMG, Jawan twice. Gosh, am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing a whole Nia. Oh my gosh. There's so many people that came in. Andre, there's so many people that came in that have built me. I think they have built me creatively, have influenced me creatively, have poured into me creatively and personally. And I handpicked these guests to come on to the show and to bring light and insight to the show, just because one, they bring insight and enlightenment to me. And if you use me as an example for certain things, this is where I get it from. It's my tribe, it's my crew, it's my foundation. I can lean on them whenever I need something, whenever I don't need something, whenever I have money, whenever I don't have money. They are there. And this is the creative tribe that all of us should be having, or at least a friend base, or a circle of people to communicate with and to fellowship with, you know, whether it's creative endeavors or personal endeavors. You should have a crew and you should have a team. You should have a tribe that will be there for you. And I so thank my tribe, always supporting me, always sharing, always giving me feedback after an episode, you know, giving me suggestions for an episode. I love those things. I appreciate them so much, and it means so much to me. So I applaud all of the guests, and I wish you well on all your creative endeavors and the future endeavors that you are going to accomplish this year and beyond. I'm even getting a little emotional just because I'm thinking about all the stuff that we've accomplished, you know, and the stuff we've gotten over, you know, 30 subscribers, like over 1,800 views on all of our you know, combined on all of our videos. I know that's a lot, you know, that's not a lot in metrics, but right now, in the sense of us being just a 3-month-old channel, 3-month-old podcast, 3-month-old everything, we're so fresh and so new. That means a lot to me. Let's continue to grow and expand. And with that expansion comes some new things. So, what happens after Check the IV season 1? Or what's going to happen after Check the IV season 1? So, great question. I'm going to go on a little hiatus. I'm going to go on a little break. I've been working on a lot of external projects lately. I started a new job, as I mentioned, that is taking up a lot of my time, but also I am producing some other ventures on the social and culture platform. So you will be seeing me not on Check the IV, but you will be seeing me and 2 other prominent people in the vision world, at least if you have been on a vision project or you've been on or worked at vision for anything, you know these two people. And I am super excited to be launching this next project called The Dose. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm just getting super excited thinking about it. But yes, The Dose is coming, and The Dose is going to be focused all on music. Music, everything. So we're going to be talking about artists management, artist background, marketing. We're going to be talking about their branding, you know, how they brand themselves, touring details, charts, album reviews, just music topics about rap beef and you know, reflecting on the past albums and the past work of others that have withstood the test of time. We are going to be diving into that sector, and I cannot wait. As you know, I'm a big music head. I come from an entertainment family with a lot of musical influence, and I've always been, and I'm also a musician myself, an artist. So getting into this, getting into music in lately has inspired me to dive or delve deeper into not just, oh, I like this song and I like this artist and I like what they're doing, I like the tour. No, I'm looking at numbers. We're looking at metrics. We're looking at rollout. We're looking at strategy. And I've gotten so wrapped into this world and not even knowing that.
Hey, it's Andre, head of talent at The Aspect and The Aspect Social and Culture. Enjoying the episode? We've got a variety of unique shows and perspectives ready for you to explore. So be sure to subscribe. Continue your episode, and thanks for watching.
My co-host and I were doing it at the same time. So it was very, I guess you could say, like you said, communal for us to be able to do this. But I'm super excited. It's going to be launching very, very soon, as in the next few weeks, maybe. We'll see. But it's going to be coming very soon. And my co host, I will be announcing very shortly. I cannot wait. Like I said, if you've been watching Check the IV or if you've been on an IV project, you have seen these faces, or you know of these faces that will be being my co-hosts and my co-producers for this next project. So I want to thank Sean for giving me the platform and, you know, of course, letting me produce more content on this beautiful channel. And then also to Andre to say shout out to Andre, the head of Aspect in social and culture. He greenlights on my projects. So thank you for greenlighting this project, and we cannot wait to make it happen. Literally. So the dose is coming up, and we will be starting that very soon. While Check the IV is on hiatus, and yes, that does answer the question. Check the IV will be coming back for a season 2. Now, when to be announced, but I can tell you a little bit about where we're going to be headed. Thinking about it. So we are going. Vision is Ivy Vision, as in speaking. My company, my multimedia conglomerate that makes no money right now. But in a sense, Vision will be going will be going into his next phase on Era 4. So we will be releasing some things. I'm super excited, and I will be inviting some of my co-workers, really, in the sense of collaboration and creative collaboration at Vision, some of my favorite filmmakers, some of my favorite producers. Talent will be coming back as in acting, and we'll be getting more into the visual arts in season 2 rather than just the scope of all creative platforms. I'm going back to the roots of where I specialize and I master film and television. So I cannot wait to bring some and invite some of my favorite collaborators over the years. I want to share some names, but they're not confirmed yet. But I will be giving you guys more information about season 2 very, very soon. It will be coming very much in the fall, and I cannot wait to delve more into this in conversational piece that I have created that I'm just falling in love with daily. So thank you so much for always tuning in and always being there and always being a supportive system. And I cannot wait to share what Vision has down the line in collaboration with the Aspect Social and Culture when it comes to just what we have down the pipeline. And also to announce some other cool ideas or cool things that we have going on at the Aspect Social and Culture. We have a new show that will also be coming soon. It will probably be before The Dose. It is called Unhinged, and my lovely producer Andre and one of my writers and close friends and collaborators, Nate Cologne, will be hosting and co-hosting the show together. It is all shits and giggles podcast, and it is funny. But we're gonna leave with a gem. You're gonna leave with some insight. You're gonna leave and walk away with something to think about and to hold on to in the midst of all the humor and the shits and giggles. So I cannot wait for them to launch the show. I am helping co-produce the show on the back end in any capacity. So I am super excited. I'm very proud of the two to be launching a joint venture as they are best friends. And I know when you launch something with your best friend, it's fun. It's fun. So I'm super excited to launch that in the upcoming weeks as well. And you're going to see a lot more content on the Aspect Social and Culture channel throughout the next 3 months. And I cannot wait for you guys to get your feedback, to say, do you like this? Do you not like this? What we're going to for The Dose, we're going to be reaching out to you guys. Actually, this time we're going to be reaching out and you're gonna be giving us topics to be talking about based off, what is going on in music and what things that you hear and what things you want to talk about. I'm super excited to dive deeper into that, and with my unreleased co-host that will be coming out soon. I cannot wait. So be in tune, subscribe, like, do all that, please, and keep up with the Aspect Social and Culture. This is the only home currently right now where Check the IV holds and calls home, and it will be home to a lot of IV collaborated projects in the near future. So once again, I'm going to leave you guys. Oh, I almost forgot what my sign off is. So yes, I'm signing off on the season, but I almost did not leave y'all with a gem to take away. So what can I leave the gems and the visionaries today? Oh, I sound like Nicki Minaj. Wow. I think now I'm gonna put my Christian hat on a little bit, I'm gonna believe. All right. So lately, God has been telling and showing me a lot lately. I had a really rough day yesterday, and just in the sense of life, just things were just not going my way. And one thing that my mother has told me multiple times, she tells me this literally every week when I have moments or in situations or moments in storms where I feel complacent and I feel as I'm not where I'm supposed to be or where I should be, in whether it's my life or my career, relationships, all of these things. She always tells me to be patient. And at first I almost cursed because I know she's watching this. I almost I used to get so irritated with that. I used to get so irritated when she would say be patient. And I'm I'm learning so much through my relationships, through my career, through everything, that patience is key. And patience does not mean that you are not doing anything. It does not mean that you're being stagnant or you're being complacent or you're being unuseful. You are being useful. I'm incubating right now, or you're incubating, or you're gaining to execute. And I have started to meditate more on my patience, more on giving time in amounts, and not even amounts of time, just letting God do his thing and not worry about my outcomes of where I'm headed in what direction he's leading me in, which is a lot. It's a lot of faith to bring to step out on. But one thing that I find comforting is that I know for a fact he will not leave me down a path that will disrupt my life for the for worse. He will always better me. He will always, and yesterday he showed me, even through all the trials that I was getting smacked with throughout the day, he's like, you're still here. You're still here. You're still breathing. You have all of your necessities. Your bills are paid. You are taken care of. You're about to go on a hiatus and you're about to launch a new show. He is showing me that patience is needed and patience is key. So that's what I'm leaving with you guys today. Patience. Whatever you do, whatever you guys put your mind to, whatever God places in front of you, know that it comes, or it has come, through patience, and it will succeed through more patience, and it's not going to be on your time. That's the gag here. If we talking about gaggery, the gag here is you are not in control, babes. You're not in control. So just hone in on that, really meditate. And if you are a believer out there, ask him, show me patience, test me on my patience, because baby, it's a test that only makes you stronger and only makes you a stronger Jim and a stronger visionary for whatever you want to do. So that is the gym that I'm leaving with you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed all of my guests, all of my commentary, all of my 2 cents, child, on season 1 of Check the IV. And I cannot wait to bring more and more of all of that back for season 2. So I wish you all well while we are away, but I will be very back soon. So don't wait up too late. Ooh, is that a bar? I think it is. But much love to you guys. And like always, check the IV.